Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Brielle Tarot, the space where spirit speaks softly, but always with truth, clarity, and love. If you're new here, hi, my loves. I'm Brielle, your intuitive guide and cosmic companion, here to decode the energy that's shifting around you. Today's message is especially for my deeply intuitive, emotionally powerful, and divinely guided Cancer. And Spirit is saying something big. Something you may have already felt rising from within you. Your aura is rising like crazy, Cancer, and everyone is going to notice you. The energy around you is glowing. Your presence is becoming stronger. Your light is expanding in a way that others simply cannot ignore. Some will admire you, some will be inspired by you, and some, well, they won't know what to do with the new you. So take a breath, soften your heart, and let Spirit show you why your glow-up is energetically unstoppable, and why eyes are naturally gravitating toward you. Now more than ever, the Five of Swords reversed appears first, showing that you're entering a phase of releasing conflicts and emotional tension that once weighed heavily on you. You've been in situations where you felt the need to defend yourself, to win or prove something. But now your heart is tired. Choosing peace instead, you're no longer drawn into drama, no longer holding on to grudges, and no longer forcing anyone to understand your position. This decision, though simple, is the foundation of a much bigger transformation ahead. But this process doesn't instantly make everything light. When the Nine of Swords shows up, it reveals that your mind is still filled with worries you carry alone. You're often afraid of not being enough, afraid of disappointing others, or afraid of failing before you even try. You imagine worst-case scenarios, think about things that may never happen, and sometimes hold back tears when no one is watching. Yet it's precisely from this darkness that light begins to form. The universe wants you to see that your brightest glow doesn't appear when life is easy, but when you rise above your own thoughts. Then comes the King of Wands, the symbol of powerful energy entering your life. This could be you, rediscovering your confidence, or someone showing up to remind you of your potential. You begin to feel a flame reawakening. Motivation, courage, and the desire to stand tall again. You start gaining vision and clarity, realizing that you deserve a higher place in life. The universe whispers, your charisma is stronger than you think. This energy leads to the Two of Wands, showing that your view of the future is expanding. You begin making new plans, considering changes, even thinking about travel, movement, or decisions that could shift the direction of your life. You're no longer standing still. You're looking ahead with intention. This is when your aura begins to shine, and others notice the shift in you. Then appears the Hierophant, teaching you to return to your values, principles, and the wisdom you may have ignored. You begin understanding the lessons of the past, appreciating the process, and realizing that true success requires a strong foundation. You may receive guidance from someone wiser, or you may discover wisdom within yourself. This is when you begin to look stable, mature, and like someone others can rely on. Suddenly, the energy becomes fierce and fast as the Chariot arrives. This indicates your life is moving forward with direction and control. You're no longer allowing the past to hold you back. You've become strong enough to take the reins. You move forward with determination, like an unstoppable force. This is the phase where you truly become magnetic. Your courage is visible, your steps powerful, and your journey inspiring. But every major journey has obstacles. The Eight of Swords reveals that part of you is still trapped by your own fears. You feel restricted, yet nothing is truly holding you back except your thoughts. But this is the final barrier before your full radiance. Once you open your eyes and see that you're free, everything will shift faster than you expect. This leads to the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, where you find stability, maturity, and deep confidence. You become a grounded, warm, and balanced version of yourself. Truly magnetic people feel safe with you. You appear emotionally, mentally, and even financially stable. You radiate a rare energy, peace. And as this peace shines, the Five of Wands appears, showing that many people are drawn to you. Even to the point of competition, some want to get closer to you. Some want to imitate you. Some want your energy, and some want your attention. You become like a warm fire, and everyone wants a seat closest to the flame. Then comes the sun, the ultimate sign that you're finally shining in your full brilliance. You become the brightest version of yourself, warm, optimistic, alive. You feel happier and your attractiveness heightens. People naturally gravitate toward you. You shine effortlessly, and this becomes your strongest magnetism. Your journey then concludes with the 10 of Pentacles, symbolizing long-term stability, abundance, and the sense of security you've built with authenticity. You don't just attract temporary attention, you become someone respected, loved, and seen as a source of good fortune. You've built something lasting. You're at the center not because of spectacle, but because of your depth and quality. What old wound still lingers in your mind, making it hard to fully let go? The Ace of Pentacles appears, showing that your old wound is tied to a beginning, one that didn't grow the way you hoped. A dream you once planted with full expectation didn't flourish. Something you thought would be the foundation of your life slipped away. The wound comes from feeling like you lost a big opportunity. You feel, I should have done better, or if only I hadn't been afraid. This wound makes you feel left behind. Then comes the Magician, revealing that deep within, you actually have incredible abilities. Your wound didn't happen because you lacked talent. It happened because you didn't believe in yourself. You once felt your dreams were impossible, though the universe had already placed great potential inside you. Your wound stems from believing you weren't gifted or worthy enough. Then appears the Fool, showing that you once took a leap with a pure heart, full of trust, love, and bravery. But you felt you once believed in someone or something wholeheartedly, but it disappointed you. You felt foolish for trying, until now you fear beginning again. You fear trusting again. Next is the Empress, revealing a deeper wound. You once wanted to be loved, valued, and nurtured, but you didn't receive that fully. You gave love wholeheartedly, cared deeply, poured yourself into someone or something, but ended up feeling unappreciated. This created wounds around worthiness and being chosen. Then 2 of Pentacles reversed appears, showing wounds from times when you were overwhelmed. You juggled too many things alone. You felt you failed to balance something important in your life. This wound lingers as guilt, feeling you should have been stronger. The Chariot appears again, showing the wound of losing control. You fear stepping into your own power because the past taught you that taking control leads to disappointment. Then the Sun, ironically showing a wound connected to happiness. You once had a bright, joyful period, but something ended it abruptly. Now you fear that happy moments won't last. The 7 of Cups reveals wounds from confusion, illusions, false promises, or choices that misled you. You fear choosing wrong again. Then Page of Swords reversed shows wounds from words, being misunderstood, criticized, dismissed, or not taken seriously. You learn to stay quiet, fearing judgment. When 9 of Swords appears, it shows the wound is still active. You overthink, replay the past, and punish yourself mentally. Finally, 9 of Wands reversed closes the message. You're tired. Exhausted from carrying this pain alone, you've been strong for too long, and you're close to wanting to give up. Not because you're weak, but because you're overwhelmed. Cancer. Spirit wants you to remember this. Your rise isn't accidental. It's aligned. You've healed, you've grown, and you've stepped into a version of yourself that radiates strength, softness, and undeniable magnetism. People are going to notice you because your light is no longer dimming itself. Your aura is expanding, your energy is speaking louder, and your presence is beginning to command the room, without you even trying. If this message resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another divine message crafted just for you. Remember, my loves, you are luminous, powerful, and divinely guided. I'm Brielle, and this was your message from Spirit. Stay glowing, stay grounded, and let your light rise.